You know what? It was pretty pointless for me to recenter this. Because, let me show you what I got today. So up first in Pokemon Go today, I got this right here, the shiny Tynamo, and it turns out it was a double XL shiny Tynamo. And then I got yet another shiny Dialga today. A double XL shiny Tynamo. You know, I'm not kidding when I say this. When that Tynamo first showed up on my screen, I actually did notice that it looked different. I'm like, is that shiny? I actually noticed it. The shiny sucks, like it's terrible. But you know, there is a little bit of a difference. Very little. You know, it has a slight hint of blue to it. And that's really it. And when I mean a slight hint, I mean a slight hint. And you know, that's not the only shiny that I got. Man, why did I recenter this again? I could show you it, you know? I wasn't planning to show you it, but I'll show you it anyways. Where is it even? Where is it for real? Why can't I find it? Because there's so many here. Oh, there it is. There we go. I found it. Yesterday, after I finished stream... Oh, I already locked it. Yesterday, after I finished stream, I finally hatched my shiny Feebas. However... it's male. I got a male shiny Feebas. So, the hunt continues. The hunt continues because I want a female shiny Feebas for a female shiny Milotic. Why does it matter? It doesn't. I just would rather my shiny Milotic be female. See, that's why I collected so many eggs. Because I just figured this would happen. I have a 50-50 chance to get a female one, and I figured I'm more than likely not going to be that lucky. I guess it's kind of cool that once I get the female shiny and I get a shiny Milotic, I could say I have the entire family line shiny in BDSP. I can say I have both shiny Feebas and Milotic in my Brilliant Diamond game. I guess that's kind of cool. I could say I have both. So that's really all the shinies I got recently. A double XL shiny Tynamo. And then another shiny Dialga today. Ugh. Oh, by the way, that shiny Feebas came after 849 eggs. So, you know, quite over odds with the 512. So 849 eggs is what it took for that first shiny Feebas. And you know me, I'm gonna go until I get what I want. And what I want is a female shiny. After I'm done this, I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm gonna hunt for a male shiny Magikarp. Because... I want a male specifically because shiny Gyarados, the whiskers are also red. The female one has white whiskers. So, you know, more red coloring is a plus to me, so I would like a male shiny Magikarp. And then after that, I'm more than likely going to, you know, do the same thing, breed for a shiny Skorupi. Now this one, I would actually hope that I get a female one. Just because the shiny's red, it's going to be in a red regular Pokeball. You know, if it has the red female symbol as well, I think that would match. So, yeah. Those are my shiny hunting plans for now. Gonna go until I get a female shiny Feebas. And then I'm gonna go for a male shiny Magikarp. And then, preferably, a female Skorupi. Now, do I really care that much to get a second one if I don't get a female? Not really. It's just I'm hoping I would get a female one. But if I get a male one, I'm not gonna hunt it until I get a female. So tomorrow is going to be the premiere day for Invincible Season 3. I'm going to try my best to watch it tomorrow when it comes out so that I can talk about it here. But you know, I watch things online. It takes time for them to be put online. So I might not be able to watch it tomorrow, per se. I have to wait for the day after. So tomorrow, I might be, I might do 3 different things to upload all at once. Let's see, tomorrow I have a Mario Kart video to record. First of all, not like anyone watches them, but hey, nobody really watches anything I do, which is fine. But yeah, I'm still going to record it. And then I might stream during the day, not this, I might stream something else during the day. Finally, something else being played here. And then at night, I probably will come back and do this again. So that makes 3 things, to upload all at the same time. Because the hell with the YouTube algorithm, am I right? Alright, the next set of 5 Feebas eggs are about to hatch. Let's see it. I also just found out about... the way you actually can locate Feebas in BDSP. I kind of was thinking you would have to do it old school style. 4 different tiles of water is how much can spawn Feebas, and they change every day. I was kind of thinking you would have to do old school and just do it. Just check each one until you find them. And hope to God you get lucky before it turns midnight. Or in the case of the Switch, just change the date. But no, it turns out there's a website. So what you do is you go into the game, you get your lottery number, your in-game lottery number, you put that into a website, and then the website will be able to determine where Feebas spawns. Because for some reason, the lottery number in-game is connected to Feebas, for some reason. Well, it's not the strangest connection. I suppose, the blink method exists, doesn't it? Why would the spawn code be encrypted in the characters blinking? You know, I think that I forget if this was today or yesterday. It might have been yesterday. We've also got a trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. So we see Black Widow and Blade themselves in this movie. It's gonna have Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. So, hey, watching a Scarlett Johansson movie is always a positive in my eyes. Even if it is a movie that sucks. Kinda like how Black Widow wasn't really a good movie. But you know, speaking of movies, you guys know how, you know, I would love to be an actor for the big blockbuster movies if I actually had any acting chops. Last night, I had a strange-ass dream. I was texting, of all people, Gordon Ramsay. And you know Jesus Christ. You know how Gordon Ramsay, despite being a chef, is also a somewhat, I don't really want to say actor, but he also has TV shows, right? He has a foot in Hollywood. He has all these different TV shows and programmings. So, you know, despite being a chef, he also is quite prominent in TV. So I don't remember the context of my dream. He like offered me to be like an extra in one of his projects. And then, you know, I tried to text him and try to use him as like a connection to maybe get me as a part of like a big movie project. So in my dream, I was texting Gordon Ramsay, who just offered me a role as like, you know, an extra in the background of one of his shows or movies or whatever. I tried to text him like, yeah, but you know, would you also be able to do me a favor? Like, I know you got connections in Hollywood. You think you can maybe like get me a bigger role in something? And then he immediately picked up on it. He probably cursed me out in the text he was giving me back. And then for some reason, like in my dream, I was texting him with a flip phone. So it's not like texting the way we have it now, where we touch the keyboard on our screens. You know, back when you only had like, you know, the number buttons and you had to press them several times to get the letter you want. For some reason, I was trying to text him like a teacher's name I had in elementary. But instead of spelling Garg, as in G-A-R-G, I spelled it with a C, so Karg. Which is strange, because the letter C and G aren't even on the same number. How are those shinies? Not shining. I got a shiny Dialga today, but that's besides the point. It's not really what I wanted. And why are there so many Dialga raids these days? You know, it's like we have a raid for a Dialga every other 2 hours. And it's been happening for so long now. Using up all my premium raid passes. So yeah, I was trying to text him the name Garg, but instead I spelled it with a C. So I kept on trying to scramble and correct myself, like, no, it's a G. I'm trying to text you the letter G. But I just couldn't do it, and I just like, oh, never mind. That's basically where my dream ended. I don't know, it's a strange dream. But that's how dreams are, right? It was also announced earlier today, I think only a couple hours ago. It was announced earlier that on April 2nd, we will be getting a Nintendo Direct, and it will also include the Switch 2. April 2nd, we're gonna have a Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. I'm going to assume, aside from announcing a couple games, they're really gonna delve deep into the new system, the new hardware upgrades, as well as, most importantly, the release date. Since it should and will release sometime later this year. I'm guessing a holiday release. Guessing maybe a November, December release. You know, a good gift to give to all the kids. You know, fun fact, and I've told this fact before, fun fact about Jurassic Park, the franchise. Jurassic Park, like the very first movie, was actually the movie that my parents went on their first date to watch. The first date my dad ever took my mom out on was to go and watch Jurassic Park, the first movie. And, well, let's say 30 years later... Wait, no. No, 30 years later would imply, like, me right now. Let's say... let's say a decade later. Not even that. Let's say, like, 8 years after that moment, I was born. Is that right? Nah, let's say a decade. Because you have to remember, they date, they marry, a couple years later they have my sister, and then 5 years later they have me. So let's say, you know, a decade before that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Regardless, the movie Jurassic Park was the first movie my dad ever took my mom out on. Jeez, I can't speak. Why can't I say that phrase? And you know what? Speaking of speaking, so hold on, let me look it up. Because I saw a short by Chef Kuso. He was with someone else. Hold on, let me see. Nope. Let's see here. I think it was this one? Yep. Yeah, you could briefly hear it just now. You know, $1,000 steak and egg board with, let's see, Santa Cruz Medicinal Lass? Santa Cruz Medicinal Lass, like that's the person he was with. I don't know who that person is. But you know, the way he pronounced the meat, that had me thinking like, wait a second. Because the way this person, Santa Cruz Medicinal Lass, pronounced it, he said Australian Wagyu. I'm just thinking to myself, like, wait a second. Wait, is that how I sound? Oh my god, do I say Australian like that? Because the way he said it, the second A sounded so sharp. Australian Wagyu is like, oh my god, do I sound like that? Is that how I sound? How do I say Australian? I don't say it as sharp as he does, but you know, after hearing that, I started to think, damn, is that how I sound? The way I speak, is that how I sound? I don't say Australian, like Australian, because some people with their accents, you know, their accents, they say Australian. For me, I say Australian, but the harder A. But him, the way he said it, Australian. Like, geez, now I'm questioning, how do I sound to other people? Australian. Hey man, are you Australian? Where can I buy some Australian Wagyu? It's like, geez, how now that I've heard that, I can't think of how I actually pronounce it. It's like, how did I pronounce it beforehand? Before hearing the way he said it. Australian. How do I say Australia? Australia. I clearly don't say it like that. I say Australia. Do you ever want to go to Australia? Honestly, for me, not really. Given the big ass spiders they have there, no thank you. Yo man, let's take a trip to Australia together. It's like, nah, I'll gladly pass on that. So, I decided today I'm probably gonna talk about Secret Level before From, since I didn't get a chance to discuss it last time. You know, normally I would like to save Secret Level for after the From discussion and whatever else, just so, you know, keep that order of operation. The fuck was that sound? Did I just hear something? What was that sound? Anyway, so yeah, I got, you know, want to try to keep that order of operation, but like, well, we saw last time, the From discussion took the entire latter half of this. And considering the fact that Secret Level, these episodes are rather short, it wouldn't hurt for me to mention, or rather briefly cover the episode before talking about From, before a certain douchebag shows up. A part of me is debating, do I give him an ultimatum? You either continue watching the shows I suggested, that you quit, or I don't even watch season 3. Like, I give up on the show. You know, I'll live just fine without ever concluding this show, right? Like, I'll live just fine. Or rather, I'll just watch it and I just won't even discuss it with him, because screw that guy. I'll watch it and won't even discuss it with him just to spite him. Which, you know, really sucks. Because I've mentioned before, I don't really have anyone to talk to, right? Not really anyone I'm friends with is as big of a nerd as I am. You know, we all have our own interests. That's fine. But like, nobody watches the same shows I do. Nobody has the same interests as I do. So, whenever I watch something awesome, I got no one to discuss it with. No one to geek out about it with. No one to get all excited about it with. Whenever I see cool stuff in a store, like the Funko Pops I saw last time, I didn't really have that many people to talk to about it. Like, yo man, I found this awesome Funko Pop. It's like, no one really to share it with. So yeah, like, is it really that much of a crime of me that I want to try to share the things that I'm interested in? Try to share what is in my eyes awesome content, awesome shows? Well, I admit not everything I watch is quote-unquote awesome. Look at how hard the Flash and Legends fell off. But I'm just saying, like, is it that much of a crime for me to want to share the stuff I'm interested in. You know, when you share a show that you like to someone, you know, obviously you hope for the best. And obviously, it's a great feeling when the person you suggested it to, they like it. Matter of fact, they love it. They're coming back to you like, man, yo, that show you suggested to me, that was awesome. I can't believe I slept on this show for all these years. Thank you for introducing it to me. It was actually a really good show. Yo, this event that just happened? Yo, I wonder what's gonna happen next, man. I can't believe that just happened in the storyline. It's like, you know, that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling that, you know, one, you enjoyed something great. Two, you're able to share something that you enjoyed. And three, the person you shared to actually liked it. That's a good feeling. And then when this douchebag spoiled all the shows that I suggested to him, quit everything that I suggested to him, it's like, and yet you expect me to give you better treatment when it comes to me watching your show. So, you know, you did all that stuff to me, and suddenly... Well, actually, first of all, when he recommended From to me, he didn't even let me really breathe when it came to when I watched the show. I watched episode 1, and then non-stop I would be berated by, did you watch episode 2 yet? Yo, when are you gonna watch another episode? Watch more, man, come on, hurry up, watch more. And as I discussed previously, you know, I never intentionally spoiled anything about the show. I never went out of my way to look up spoilers, look up plot lines that are going to happen later on. I never intentionally looked up anything. Maybe something that popped up in my recommended, and out of curiosity, I really quickly glanced at the title, and then oops, something got spoiled. Whoops, wasn't supposed to see that. You know, I never intentionally spoiled anything. So, you know, I suppose to everyone else in the world, because I'm never right, that's been a fact my whole life, you know, I'm clearly in the wrong about this. You know, me recommending shows to my friend, he's totally allowed. I mean, technically there's no laws against it, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know, he's allowed to spoil it, he's allowed to quit the show, but all of a sudden I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to look up spoilers, I'm not allowed to quit the show. Nah, the moment I started episode 1, I basically signed a contract with my blood saying I shall indeed complete the show in its entirety, no spoilers allowed. I don't know, in my eyes, that just seems a little unfair. But then again, the world treats me like shit. Anytime anything is ever unfair to me, it's just like, well, too bad for you, suck it up. And if that's not the answer I get, the other answer I get is, what the hell do you mean? Everything's totally fair. You know, you're just ungrateful. Stop whining. You know, it happened with my friend quitting all my shows. It happened with my family never letting me use the TV. You know. Well, how else am I supposed to live my life when everything has molded me to always think I'm wrong about everything? How else am I supposed to live my life? Like, you guys have heard how I am, how I speak about myself. It's not easy to be positive about yourself when literally the whole world is saying, you suck, you're wrong, deal with it, loser. up, let's see. Is this the song I'm thinking of? For a second, I was thinking, why is it so quiet? Yeah, I saw this title here, Star Chants. I'm thinking, is that the song I'm thinking of? Well, it is. Wow, this song is soothing, relaxing, calming. Maybe it's a little slow for what we're trying to do here. So let me see what else there is. By the way, has the Super Bowl happened yet? Is that why we're getting so many trailers right now? I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't care about it. The only reason I care is for all the trailers. All those juicy trailers, those 30-second trailers that companies paid millions to get a spot for. You guys remember back in the day when, you know, we would get a 30-second tease? 30-second tease at the Super Bowl for Infinity War and Endgame. The internet blew up just over 30 seconds of footage. What do we get nowadays? We get 30 seconds for Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four First Steps. Like, not that exciting anymore. How did this sound again? Hold on. Oh! Just as I started playing the Final Destination music. Alright, so we got the shiny here. First of all, do the skill swap and trick strategy. Alright, good. You obtained the berry. Now we cannot fail you. So I will first... Oops. I keep forgetting to take off the rubber band. Okay, swap to Blissey. Going to Thunder Wave. It's okay, Blissey ate that. Alright, and now False Swipe. You know, normally what I would do is just use whatever moves that damage just enough. I never did hunt with False Swipe. Alright, that's a little more than I would have liked. I would have liked it to be in the yellow HP. Alright, throw down a Roto Catch. Should I actually try the Paralyze 1 HP method? We have the whole Harvest and Trick method set up. You know what, for now, let's throw a couple Pokeballs. What? Wait, how did the paralysis get healed? Oh, maybe because it has the same move that throws it onto us. I am so tempted. It's only been 2 Pokeballs. I am so tempted to heal pulse this and get it back to yellow HP. Just because I really don't trust the red HP. I don't find it catches as good. What are you gonna do now? Now you really can't get rid of your paralysis. Well, just because I don't think it catches as good doesn't mean it won't catch at all. Alright, Shiny Latios. Let's take a look at that summary. This thing is impish nature. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I don't care. Someone let me know. There you have it. Shiny Latios. Send to a box. Send to box as is. You know, now that I've gotten Shiny Latios, you know what I'm tempted to do? Because we're only like 40 minutes, not even 40 minutes in tonight. I'm tempted to just head straight to the next hunt. Because I'm kind of on a time limit here when it comes to getting these. So I might do that. But I will need a little bit of time to set that up. So I may, if I turn this off, I may need like, I don't know, 10 minutes to prepare. So there you go, Shiny Latios. We have 3 out of 6 Shiny Legendaries that we're going for. I think I might do that. I think I might end this. And then, you know, get ready for the next hunt, and then I'll just start back up. Because, once again, I am on a time limit, and I still have 3 more Shiny Legendaries to hunt. So yeah, Shiny Latios. There you go. I think I'm gonna... Oops, drop the stylus. I think I'm gonna do exactly that. I am going to turn this off, because I need some time to prepare, to set everything up. And then maybe 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes later, I'll come back, and then I'll start the next hunt. So, yeah. That'll be it for this one. That'll be it for the Latios hunt. I will be back soon to start the hunt for Kyogre. Alright. See you guys in a bit.